Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the show. On this Thursday, we thought, hey, let's hear it for some girl talk. Joining me now for Hot Topics this morning, and for the very first time, children programming creator Val Thomas-Matson is here. And we've also got a few Hot Topics regulars. We got local Lens Kelly Hanson and New Day producer Suzie Wiley. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I am excited that you're here, and I'm excited that we have food for you this morning. It's 11 a.m. It's not too early for a burger, am I right?
Right.
Never. Or French fries.
It's food, right?
They've all been heated up. Yep. So, the iconic Sticks Burgers drive-thru, they're celebrating their 69th birthday by cutting prices to 19 cents a burger.
Oh.
So today you can go to Kent, Queen Anne, and Edmonds for the cheap burgers. Lines will be long though, but not for us because we brought you burgers. You're welcome. So how long would you stand in line for something you really loved or anything like a burger? And what would you stand in line for? Like what food specifically?
Well, I wouldn't stand in line for the 19-cent burger because I would just go and pay the regular price later, right? So that's, and you only can get one per person that's there.
Okay.
So
For
you
19
can't even-
cents.
Yeah, for 19 cents,
okay.
right. Which is great, but I can't actually think of a food I would stand in line much longer than maybe an hour for.
I feel like I would for taco time. I'm obsessed with taco time. And I feel like I'm kind of dressed as their symbol today.
Yes,
so
you are.
shout out to them.
And sometimes you do have to be in line that long for taco time. I
That's
would
true,
say.
because they make it fresh. So
Yeah.
That is true. All right, we gotta give respect for that. Val, what about you?
Well, you know, there's just too many choices out there for me to have to stand in line for an hour for food in this day and age, so I'm not coming up with anybody.
I hear that. When I was pregnant, I had a real thing for Marie Callender's lemon meringue pie.
Oh, okay.
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 And I
is
would
good
eat
pie.
the whole thing, and I would eat them frequently. This is
That
the
sounds
thing I
good.
did.
Them frequently, like the whole pie.
But I
No
wanted one
judgment.
so badly around Thanksgiving that
Right.
I sure did stand in line for an hour
Wow.
for that pie.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Well, if you
Yeah.
have a craving, I mean, I get it.
I think an hour is about a good limit.
Yes,
Yeah.
nothing can come between a pregnant lady and her pie. So also, we have a new beverage for you to try to wash that burger down. This is Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently this is a fan favorite, and it's been around before. It's back.
Yeah. I guess it was out in like 2004 and then again in 2011, and now it's back.
So I have a friend, she works for Coca-Cola, and they always put out these super cool new tastes. But
Okay.
I mean, Mountain Dew. Oosh. Okay, here we go.
I mean,
Ooh, that smell is profound.
it's a great
It's like
thing.
a punch,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a
Yeah,
grapey,
it's like
punchy,
Yeah.
fizzy thing.
yeah, it's actually not bad.
I feel
know,
like
are
people
we
on
so
Twitter were
fickle?
going crazy about this.
Yeah?
They were really excited about the Pitch Black coming back. But
Really?
I think you have to like grape.
Yeah, this is very grapey.
I do like grape. This is actually quite delicious. Is there caffeine in this?
But everybody keeps trying all these new flavors. We must be so fickle in wanting new flavors. I'm
Is it-
your tried and true Diet Coke girl.
What's
so.
it look like? It's purple. Wait, Kelly, you got. Oh.
Here we go. Here we go,
Oh,
guys.
you've got a,
Let me see
okay.
this.
Then you just look fancy
Oh, that
too.
looks pretty.
So yeah, it's like an elevated grape juice. That's carbonated, I guess.
Carbonated grape
and maybe
juice.
not healthy because 0% juice.
Grape knee high. Isn't that what Radar drank on MASH, which was an old TV show that we all used to love to watch?
Right, right. Well, I
lot
guess
of
it's an ode to science, right? That we're creating all these new flavors and we keep
Yeah.
playing with things. So that's the other side of the coin.
I love that. I love that perspective, Val. Thank you. See, leave it to an
Positive
educator
spin. Right.
to bring out
Bring it
the
out.
good side of this. All right, speaking of good sides, a lot of people are waking up on the right side of the bed this morning because Oscar surprises, nominations are out. Were any of you surprised about what was nominated, or do people even care about awards anymore? I mean, is this something that we're just kind of like, ugh, with so much that's gone on, whoop-de-doo?
Well, have you noticed that the Best Picture has gone from years ago it was about 6, and now I think it's blown up to 10. I think they realized that they were putting out movies. Sometimes you wouldn't even recognize what was out there. You've never seen it, and I think they're trying to make it so that more people will be interested in watching. Like they put in Top Gun and some other movies. But
Top Gun was an incredible movie.
Right,
But
it
so
usually
good.
wouldn't win
Best Picture?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. And one of the things I was looking for, and I just have to own this, is I was looking for the women in the different categories because I can't believe that the default is still to men for most of these categories. So that's one of the things I am really intrigued and curious about.
Do you think we just don't have enough female filmmakers, or are they
I
just
think
not
we
getting the
have-
attention?
I think we have a plenty, but we don't have enough in decision-making positions. We are out here.
Yeah.
It's hands down, we're out here. But I was just aghast again at looking at the nominations in the categories. And in some, there were absolutely I thought I saw no women.
No women at all.
Wow.
Maybe I can't remember the category on camera, so I'm not going to say it, but I thought I saw that there were categories without any women nominations.
Come on, Oscars, you got to do
I
better.
know.
You got to do better. You know
still
who
have a
else
long
has to
way.
do better? The Razzies.
Okay?
So,
Yes.
okay,
Well, they're trying. They're trying.
I've always liked the Razzies because I think it's funny that they celebrate the worst
Yes.
movies and performances. Like, I think they gave a Razzie to, like, Sharknado
Yeah.
and things like this. But they recently had to apologize for
Yes.
naming a 12-year-old actress
This
as
is so
Yes.
bad.
the worst actress
Right.
in the movie Firestarter.
Right.
Now,
Yeah. Right.
people were not happy about this. How do you ladies feel about this?
No, I don't like this at all. I feel like if you think about having a daughter that's like 11, 12 years old or a younger sister and getting something like this early in your career, I like that they changed it now to you have to be 18 and older to win a
Why did they
Razzie
even
or
have
be
to change
nominated.
that? Why didn't they? I mean, I
don't
can't
know.
even believe that somebody thought it was a good idea
Well,
to name a child actress.
I'm
I
going
don't
to jump in here, ladies, and say I thought this was a great walk in humanity. I think we need more examples of people not only saying, I'm sorry, this is why, and this is what I'm going to do about it. So I thought it was a
Changing.
great example, and I really think it helps the young lady to stand a little bit taller. And at the end of the day, it's all going to work out, baby girl. You got this.
Oh, yes.
Val, you just gave me the chilly.
Same.
Well, it's true.
Again,
I like that.
You are absolutely right, and this was a moment that we did say, nope, this isn't okay, and let's change it.
Every apology gets us closer, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
and there
that's
was
true.
repentance. This is what we're going to do differently.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so tired of these, oops, sorry, oops, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah, this wasn't the right thing to do, or we know we made people upset. You know,
Yeah.
I am sorry, this is why, and this is what I'm going to do differently.
Yes.
That's
Definitely.
an apology.
That is an
action.
apology.
Yes.
Love that.
All right, well, this next story I make no apologies for, I'll tell you that much. Regé-Jean Page has been named the best looking man on the planet. This is not by People. This is not by TV Guide.
Is this by me?
This is by science. Science says this.
Wow.
And I think science does not get it wrong.
10-10 agree.
This is a lot of plastic surgeons when they look at, I guess they went through eye spacing and symmetry, and I can't stop looking at him.
I can't either.
Not going to lie, I'm right there looking too.
It's just going to be a silent segment where we're just staring into his
Everyone
eyes.
take a moment to please pause and look at yourself.
A moment of,
Yeah, it's a museum piece right here.
I mean, wow. If
You know, I
haven't seen
remember
Bridgerton,
I remember when they named Charlize Theron because of the same thing, because of the width of her eyes, the way everything was, and I mean, I could stare looking at her all day too. I mean,
100.
it's nature at its finest.
yeah, and Susie, didn't you say that Denzel Washington was also in the
I would believe that 100%.
Yep.
too.
You know, Michael
I'm
B.
on
Jordan's
board.
on the list, Chris Hemsworth.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
Val Thomas-Matson on there?
I mean, come on, science.
Yes.
Get it together.
Come in.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for chatting with me. I feel like I learned a lot in this Hot Topics bit. Like, I feel like we've grown. We've had some moments.
Yeah.
And
We've
guess
eaten.
what? I hope you all stick around because all three ladies are going to be back for more Hot Topics later in the show.